Got to be up in here somewhere. But the monument's damaged. It's gone. It's where it's snapped off here. It's been beaten, mutilated. Well, why? This is the part of the stone that's buried below the ground surface. This is what we call the spigot, or the espiga. I don't know how you say that in English.
The spigot.
The spigot.
Spigot.
Okay, and this is buried below the ground. Well, a couple of things I want you to notice here very carefully. There's a circle here, and a circle here, very crudely pecked in the stone. The line here, and a line here, and a series of lines right here. You look at it upside down, it's upside down. You look at it this way, it's what we call a Tlaloc from the highlands of Mexico. A Tlaloc's a Mexican war god. Now that's pecked on this stone, crudely. Well, if this is buried below the ground level, how does that get pecked on the stone? They have to uproot the monument, and they did. They're the ones that did the damage. They're the ones that uprooted this, and they're the ones that said Kilroy was here, like in World War II.
So that's graffiti.
That's graffiti.
Conquering army
Now,
through.
the evidence we have for that is we have three other monuments at the site with the same Tlaloc image on it.
Wow.
And on top of Tigre Pyramid, we found 167 points, obsidian points from highland Mexico. And this last field season, we found a pit with the bodies, with the points in the bodies. The
So those
smoking
are
gun.
like arrowheads?
They're arrowheads.
Yeah.
They're little darts. But we've never found that battle on any of the buildings. So it must have been a very small group. The city was abandoned about 150 AD, and the ceramics suggest this occurred between 300 and 400 AD. So the city must have been abandoned for 200 or 300 years. There must have been a small band still living here. Must have been members of the royal family that were waiting for the glory days to reappear, right?
Yeah.
Hanging around, hoping that things would come back, because they were the royal lineage. Well, by this time, Tikal had made a strong alliance with Teotihuacan.
Right.
And it wasn't that when Mirador collapsed, Tikal began.
Yeah.
So it wasn't in to their best interest that this emerge again as the superpower, right? So I think they told these Teotihuacanos, would you mind going do a little service for us?
I heard that one of the things the Teotihuacan people did was teach a new way of warfare.
Yeah.
Well,
they didn't necessarily teach a new way, but they were imperialistic, very
and they had
efficient.
the obsidian points.
That's right.
Because they still have obsidian around that.
They do. Pachuca is green obsidian. It's the only place in the world with green obsidian. Well, these points on these bodies are green obsidian. But we think Tikal's behind it. Now, that must have had severe repercussions, because after this point and for centuries subsequently, there was a hatred between Calakmul, who we believe to be descendants of this area, and Tikal.
Sure.
There was never a peaceful event between them. They were always.
Bad blood for this event.
That's exactly right.
Wow.
Do we think it has something to do with it?